All right, I just wanted to start by saying thank you to Pro Búsqueda and Physicians for the Human Rights for all the work that they've done. It's certainly meant a lot to me and my family for everything that they've done for us, even though I think my case is a little bit different from everyone else's. My parents were revolutionaries in the war, and they fought for a better country, for better lives for themselves and for their children. And fortunately, they never really realized that dream at home. But my father and mother were in the war. My mother and I were sent at one point to Honduras, where the Honduran government found out our presence there. They stormed the house that we were in. They killed everyone there. Somehow my mother heard them coming or managed to escape and was able to make one last phone call to my grandmother, telling her to take care of the kids. And that's the last we ever heard from her. I was found in the back room when the police officers searched the house. They found me and didn't know really what to do with me, so they put me up for adoption, where I was adopted to a family here in the U.S. Meanwhile, back in Central America, my grandmother took up the responsibility to raise my brother and sister as her own. And in 1992, when it was once again safe to return to El Salvador, she went looking for me, and she spent about a year knocking on all the doors of the people that my parents knew, only to have those doors slammed in her face. And then finally she came across Pro Búsqueda, who agreed to help her. And they spent 4 years doing research and were able to track us down with the help of Physicians for Human Rights in the U.S. And about 9 years ago, in the Christmas of '97, we went down to meet my family for the first time, and it was truly an incredible experience to see them. And the past 9 years have been very, very wonderful. We've become one big family, and I try and go down there about twice a year to see them. So it's meant a lot to my brothers and sisters to have me back. It's meant a lot for my dad, who never got to see me as a child, and I think it meant the most to my grandmother, who never forgot about me and kept looking. But I also think that we're, I guess, one of the luckier ones. I know there have been a lot of stories of other children who weren't so lucky as I was, and as we were to when they found their family. A lot of hard, difficult things happened in that country during the time. So I just wanted to say thank you again for all the work that you've done for bringing myself and my family back together. Thank you.
Did you just want to say a word about the group that you're hoping to launch or get organized here in the States?
Well, I guess you know, they recently contacted me about it, but I guess we want to set up a network of children, so to speak, that have been separated and reunited or are looking for their families, and just to provide support for them and for their families, because it was very, I remember it was very difficult on me and my birth family, especially to go there and to meet these people who we never know, we don't know what they were like or anything like that. So there are a lot of emotional challenges that you face reuniting with your family, and I guess the network that we hope to set up is just going to be a support group, so to speak, of those children to help each other out, because there are a lot of, like I said, there are a lot of difficult things that happened during the war, and hopefully we'll be able to help each other out with that.